Hi, I'm Chris Ruff, Director of the Office of Ministries and Social Concerns. And today I'm talking to Laura Hanneman, who is from St. Bronislava Parish in Plover, a parish of about 2,000 families, I think
Yes.
you said, Laura?
Mm-hmm.
And Laura is the chair of their Social Concerns Committee. And Laura drove in today to visit and just talk a little bit about a community meal that's pretty special that they sponsor. So you tell us a little bit about that, Laura, what that is and how it works.
Every February we host a lunch for a group called Community Friends. They're a group in our community that are they are physically, mentally, and emotionally disabled adults that get together and do different functions in the Stevens Point area. Sometimes they go to sporting events or theater productions. And so every February we have a Valentines Lunch for them. And we serve about anywhere from 30 to 55 or so adults for this lunch.
Wow. So this the name of the organization that takes them around again is
Community Friends.
Community Friends. So they're going to movies and whatnot, mm-hmm. But this is a special thing that you as a parish do with that organization,
right.
And for that organization. Can you kind of give us maybe a little bit of the what takes place, I presume, in the parish hall? And
it takes place in our Mary room,
uh-huh.
And so we engage people from our Social Concerns Committee to help make the lunch, serve the lunch. We try to get teenagers involved from our religious ed program
so the youth
for their
involved.
Service hours, so they can participate and be willing to work with people of different backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
And we spend about, I'd say it's an afternoon, it's from noon until about 3 o'clock, and typically there's music. This group always requests a certain band come and play for them, and they really enjoy that. So it's
nice.
Fellowship and...
Very nice. What are some of the highlights maybe that you remember from the afternoon? How many years have you been doing it, by the way?
We've been doing it at least 8 years
At
now.
least 8
Mm-hmm.
years. Okay.
Yep.
So any highlights in particular that kind of jump out at you from the afternoon?
I think the highlights are just the group of people that come are so wonderful. They really enjoy and they really respond to the music. Some of the people within our parish do things with this group separately, and they say that the function that we have is always very lively, and this group just enjoys the music. They enjoy the setting. We have one gentleman named Steve who this is really his party to shine. Every year he brings Valentines for every single adult that's there. He typically brings the dessert, and it just is his party that he enjoys. I bet one of the best for him out of the whole year.
That's terrific. And now, if other parishes wanted to sort of replicate this, I suppose the first step is just to find out what are the organizations in the community that work with those who have disabilities,
right?
And just partner with them and find a luncheon to sponsor, just as you're doing. Well, thanks again, Laura, for being here and sharing about this beautiful project. For people at St. Bronislava who might next year want to participate in the project, or for people from other parishes that might want to know more about it and how they might get it started, what would be the best way to contact you?
The best bet would be to call me at church at St. Bronislava Parish in Plover, and the phone number is 715-344-4326.
Great. And this and other interviews on topics like this will be archived on our website, www.dioceseoflacrosse.com.